I have to say thank you very much indeed for this award. Thank you to Pauline Wright, President of the Law Council, as it is the President's Award after all, but also to the Executive and the Directors of the Law Council for supporting and approving it. The President's Award has only been awarded since 2007, but its list of previous winners reads like a list of my heroes and heroines of the legal world. People like Lex Lasry, Colin MacDonald, Debbie Mortimer, Raylene Webb, Julian McMahon, David Neal and Phil Bolton, just to name a few, represent the very best in our profession. To be chosen to be a part of that list of people is both humbling and awe-inspiring at the same time. A particular pleasure of winning this award is that I have enjoyed and benefited greatly from my work with the Law Council over the last half dozen years. While I have contributed the removal and reinstatement of commas to, and picked up the odd misspelling in, a host of beautifully learned submissions in that time, I have been the one whose knowledge of the law and the principles of the rule of law and human rights has been greatly enhanced by the process. I would particularly name Natasha Malt and Leonie Campbell as people in the Law Council Secretariat with whom it has been a privilege and pleasure to work, but in naming Leonie and Natasha, I pay tribute to another dozen or so staff members with whom I have worked and from whose knowledge and writing I have benefited. I have been a member of the Council's National Human Rights Committee for most of that period, but that role has also branched out into an Indigenous Incarceration Task Force and now a Climate Change working group. These committees have brought me into contact with another amazing group of Australian lawyers, at least one of whom is also part of the medal winners list. In thanking everyone involved in those committees, I would mention, probably unfairly, Fiona McLeod, Sarah Pritchard, Greg McIntyre, Nick Cowdery, Tony McAvoy, Robin Glindeman, Andrew Burns, Gabby Bashir, Phil Bolton and Debbie Kilroy. The committee system of the Law Council and its constituent bodies makes amazing contributions to Australia's legal system and society as a whole. It is in those committees that much work is done to find the better angels of our nature. I can only recommend to every young aspiring lawyer to spend some time working in a committee of your local bar association or law society or the Law Council itself. You will learn much, meet extraordinary people making amazing but largely unheralded contributions, and you'll become a much better rounded lawyer and person. Let me return to the outgoing President, Pauline Wright. Thank you for the wonderful adventure of addressing the National Press Club with you, Pauline. Thank you for the support you have given to promoting and protecting human rights and supporting the work of our committee during your time as President. And thank you for this award. I will treasure it always.